Right, welcome back to the room 2, everybody. This is part 8, and this is actually the boat that we saw at the end of chapter 4. So, this is not where we're meant to be. I'm fairly sure. We were probably meant to go through a door, but AS allowed us to get here because he waited around for so long, holding that key. So, hopefully he didn't wait in vain. Let's not let him down. Right, so let's see. Let's examine this to start with, shall we? Okay. We're hooked over there. That's kind of cool, actually. Let's have a look at this area with the lens, just out of interest. Let's just back out of this, spin around a bit. Okay, there's nothing on the horizon that I see. Nothing funky about this at all, actually. What's that say down there? Kind of hard to make out. K. Fenton, something like that? Don't know, to be honest. Right. So, no, I'm not stuck yet. Check this out. Looks like something's meant to fit in there. Of course, I don't have any items right now. Candle? Can I use the candle? Something about the post. It's actually part of the boat. Okay. What about these things? If only I had the screwdriver or something like that. Can we have a look over the side? Oh, hang on, look, over there. I thought that was part of this, honestly. No, there's a... Whoa. Holy shit. That just came out of nowhere and went back to nowhere, I guess, very, very quickly. But check this out. We have a crank handle. Right, well that's probably going to fit in here, yeah? Okay. And that reels us in, okay. So this is just the start of the chapter, really. This is very unlike the rest of the rooms. In fact, this isn't a room at all. We're breaking the system here. Rev 38. I suppose we're just skipping the walking up the hill. So we're entering the tower. Okay. Are you serious? Chapter complete. Even short journeys can cover great distance, and by making it to the other side of the crossing, I am now ready for the final step. May good fortune go with me. That was a sorry excuse for a chapter, honestly. Yeah, short journeys can cover great distances. Yeah, sure, okay. I got the isolation card, I suppose. Alright. That was a bit of a cop-out. That's what it felt like, anyway. Perhaps there was something much more extensive I could do. Perhaps I just sort of skipped to the end. Anyway, it sounds like the next chapter is going to be the final one. I hope that's not the case. I hope this game goes on forever and ever, honestly, but we're going to have to continue game. This is usually where I'd end the video, but I've been playing for like 5 minutes, so I can't possibly do that. So we're in the tower now. There's a new chapter, and I suppose it's actually a room this time. And boy oh boy does there look like a lot of things to examine. Right. Is everything normal? Everything looks pretty normal, honestly. Okay, let's start off by looking at the box on the center of this table. We have, like a shield or something here? What's that? Some sort of lens? A little bit like my one, maybe. I'm getting a very good reflection. I guess I'm a ghost, because I can't see my face. We have a padlock that requires a very funky-looking key. Oh, maybe, I don't know, actually. Could look something like that? Or that? I'm not sure. What's that down there? Hang on. There's a bug down there. An insect. A beetle? Or something, I don't know. Something like that. I guess I'm going to need the key to get it out? Strange. Over here, another one of these lenses. Do I see anything strange through the reflection? I don't think so. There's a little like hatch at the top. Can't examine that. Can't examine this one though. Can't open it. I guess there's something I need to do. Okay, so can't examine that. What about this? Oh, hey, okay. Can I lift this up? No? Something could fit in here. Okay, I need to find that something. This really does look like it slides back and forth around the table. Around the outside of the table, we have found great deal. It's just that little socket there. Okay. Alright, so let's see, where are we going to start? Let's start over here and sort of go around in a clockwise direction. Okay, so we have a cupboard here. But these things, I guess, are locking it in place. Alright. What's that up there? Is that that's a 1, I think. It is. And there's a 2 down there. What the hell does that mean? Okay, I can't twist these round either. What about this? Can I have a look at that? No, can't have a look at that book. I think these need to be spun round, but I can't seem to do it myself. Okay, what about down here? No, we've got number 1. Oh, hang on. Is that working? It is working! Okay, finally, we've got something. And I guess that was what the clue was referring to, because it's gone. Right. A star-shaped indentation lies just above the drawer, so we're going to need to find something to slot in there. We have a screwdriver. Okay, brilliant. Very practical, very useful. What's this? Part of the plaque is missing, apparently. And this is notes on something. Ratus ratus. Subject necrosis significantly halted by pre-mortem application of serum 05. Temporary musculature reflex restoration witnessed with post-mortem electrical stimulation of range 75 to 85 something amps or something. Is that? I don't know. I don't know what MA means, to be honest. Sure. Okay. Right, so that's going back in there. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly, actually. Can we not have a look at these two at the side? No? Guess not. We can't have a look at that one either. Okay, okay. Let's move on to this one over here. Perhaps we can find a use for this screwdriver. Is that another one? Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Lamprina aurata, whatever that is. Subject unresponsive to post-mortem application of serum 04, comb with electrical stimulation of range 10 to 100. Corpus degradation considerable with high amperes. Yeah, sure. Conclude Coleoptera, unsuitable for further study. I'm honestly not sure what I'm reading here. Was there some sort of mad scientist working here? What is that in there? That looks like a bit of... That's a hand! Can I unscrew that or something? No? What about on the shelves? Anything? Test tube rack? Bottles and... witches' potions, probably? Medicines? No? Oh, hang on, what's this? What the hell is inside that? Okay. Oh, hang on, you know what? Yeah, that screw is holding the that's a hatch. I didn't realise, but I saw a place to use this. There you go. Lefty loosey. Alright. What the hell is this? We have found a wooden box. And that thing's getting really, really quick. Very odd. Okay, let's back out of this. Let's have a look at the wooden box. There's some symbols on it. There you go. Right. So these correspond to single-digit numbers, it seems. Alright. What do we got here? Buttons? No? Can I? No, you can't use an item with another item, it seems. Not like that, anyway. It looks like this splits open. Just need the right combination, I suppose. S, S, S with a line through it. I think I've seen a couple of these symbols before. Maybe in the sort of Aztec temple chapter? Right, so that was that. Can we have a look at that? No. Down here. What's this? This looks a lot like this over here, I've got to be honest. Yeah, alright. We can definitely twist it, but to what end? I do not know. Seems to go through several... What, are they magnifying glasses? Can we move them out of the way or something? What does that say? Nothing. And that's the meter for the power, I suppose. Alright. Oh, that's hooked up to this. Okay. Hang on, is that where the box goes? Same sort of shape. That's all I thought. Guess we're missing something here. Missing something there as well. Yeah, a recess with electrical connections inside. Alright. Okay, so no desk drawers or anything, it's just a bog standard table. Got a couple blackboards in this room. Can't actually examine them. What about this over here? No, it's in the dark, so can't have a look at that. What's this? Okay, it's all around electricity, it seems. Let's start with this. Right. Right, hey! Some of those symbols, that's one of them right there. Okay. What is that? It's like a black liquid. Oh, hang on. Ah! Oh! Oh, hello. What is he? Ah! Ah, okay, hang on. Hang on then. Yes. So what are we looking for? There's my pen and paper. So SS, S with the line through it, and then that. Okay, so let's see. So SS is that one over there, which is number 1. S with the line through, as we just saw, was number 7. And the one back here, I guess, is number 3. Yeah, they're all in order. Okay, so it's 173 to get this box open, I think. Let's give it a try. Yes, okay. Ah, we have found a battery. Maybe that is what fits in the recess. And we're done with this, are we? That's it. We've gotten rid of that box. That was all. It was just casing a battery. Okie dokie. Let's go back over to this thing and try and insert the battery. Is that going to work? It is. All right. And we've got some power, it seems. That red light, though. Oh! Oh, didn't mean to do that, to be honest. Just meant to sort of examine it. I guess there might be something wrong with it. What does that say on the front? Carbon battery, I think? Something like that. Yeah, okay. That red light probably should be green, I would think. Over to the other side of the room again. Let's have a look. So, under here. Can't actually examine that. We can twist something. Twist this around, yep. No, 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 no. The game is offering me clues left, right and centre, isn't it? Okay, what's this? Another recess. For the battery? Maybe we charge it up. Ah. Oh, it may retract, so now I can spin it fully. Yeah? Just keep doing it. Yeah, make those sparks fly. Oh, look at the meter in the top right. It's going right up. To max. Have we done it? I guess so. I feel a little bit like Dr. Frankenstein right now, I gotta be honest. But look, that red light is now green. So I guess that battery is now working. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, so, gonna read that. There's a lot of little text down there. If I was at a slightly higher resolution, I could probably make out what that says. Probably some notes from the developers or something. Let's see. Okay, can I examine this wire at all? Where's that going anyway? Up into the dark abyss above me. What's this, just out of interest? We got a mirror? Okay, I think I'm going to aim the mirror? At what, though? Something around here. Something... The number 2, the number 1? So I'm aiming it across the room. I'll come back to that. What is this? Don't really know. A film reel? It's a projector or something? Maybe not a projector, I don't know. Maybe that's a little screen there. Maybe I have to put my head in there. That looks like a cupboard, but I can't get it open. Look at these equations. Can anyone make any sense of these? Can anyone even read these? I can't. Right. Now we have a working battery. Let's put it back in here, see what it does. Okay. Ah! It's locked in as well. So, what do we do? Oh, move it around? Yeah, okay. Make the connection. Aha! Right. I say aha like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Oh, I see. I guess we need to lengthen the beam. Like that. Oh, so it bounces off a mirror, right. Oh, I didn't actually examine this. It's just like the one over there. Can I aim this one too? Yep. Am I aiming? Ah, that's got to be good, right? Let's back out of this. That's the box in the center, isn't it? Ah. Ooh. Oh, wow, okay. You know, there was a puzzle that I guess is kind of similar to this in the first game, and I was wondering if we were ever going to play with mirrors and lights and stuff. I guess that's the case. A star-shaped handle. Yeah, where did I see that? That was the drawer, wasn't it, I think? Let's take a look, though. Can we actually have a play around with this? Can we move this? Can we aim this? That is not what I clicked on. But seeing as, you know, we're over here, let's insert this. There you go. Oh, and twist it as well. Alright. Okay, so that changes to number 2 now. Oh, hang on. There's something on the side. Oh! Oh, that was the guard. Oh, how do I remove number 1, though? That's interesting. And what's inside this? It's completely changed. It's a drum of images. I get it. Okay, so that goes on the other side of the room, and we have an envelope here as well. Dear Professor de Montfaucon, while I don't doubt your altruistic motives, your sister's condition is not aided by her continued confinement to your estate. I beg of you to see Madame Lucy return to the sanatorium as early as can be arranged. Yours, Dr. Beckett. So, maybe I am a mad professor in this sort of case. Okay, so I'm trying to save my sister by doing strange experiments and putting hands in jars and stuff like that. Nothing else down there. I kind of use the lens, honestly, as night vision in some cases, because that red tint does help me to see just a little bit clearer. Uh-huh. No, not yet. We definitely can't examine that. What's that? There's a little slot here. Can't seem to pry it open. No, I can't even do it with a screwdriver. Oh, where's my crowbar and sledgehammer? Seriously. Right, not having too much luck with this. What about if we put the film reel there? Right. Okay. Again, a recess with electrical connections inside. So, do we need another battery, or do we need to use the same battery? Because I know before you could take it out. Is it still locked in there, or what? It looks like it's locked in there, and I can't move this out of the way. Can't slide it up or down. Shit. Okay. What was that thing in this sphere, in this Death Star looking thing? It stopped spinning now. I guess the battery was causing it to gain momentum? Kind of looks like the thing I pulled out of the box at the end of the last chapter, or the one before the last chapter, I suppose. Chapter 4. Definitely can't do anything with a hand. Oh, that hint button is getting tempting. It really is. Wait, what's that on the floor? That's where all the wires are going, it looks like. Where's this going, exactly? It's got to be something to do with this, right? If I could slide this around to here, maybe... This looks like a handle. Is there a mirror or something nearby? That might be the handle to a mirror. I'm not so sure about this. What's that? Is that... Oh, that's nuts and bolts, isn't it? That's not screws. Oh, Christ. Something over here? Maybe. You know what? I think we've kind of done something out of order. We've done number 2 before number 1. There must be something I've missed. The switch for that was there. Right, okay. Other side? No. Can we... Hang on. If I push that back in, can we push it back in? Or can we turn this again? We we can push it back in. And we can turn this again. We can put it back to number 1. Was there a switch on the left side? I don't remember seeing one. No. Right side? Oh, yes! Ah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright. That was good, really. I was about to hit a hint button. What on earth? The bug in the box in the center. We're going to need to retrieve it and put it down here, aren't we? Okay. They're all pinned down. Yeah. A stag beetle. A stag beetle fits in this central one. I think that's the one I saw in the box, actually. What goes up here? A specimen. The Latin names are up there. What's up here? We've got another one. Can we just, like, pick this up? Oh, hang on. Wait. Ooh. A large handle. A large handle. And another experiment. Okay. On subject EH on the upper right appendage severed at glenohumeral joint, wherever that might be. Necrosis in subject halted completely via pre-mortem application of serum 05, followed by post-mortem application of serum 04. Perfect musculature reflex witnessed with electric stim at 77 3/4. Okay. Is this going to be useful at all? Should I be noting these numbers down? There's a lot of electrical equipment around here. I wouldn't be surprised if I had to put that in specifically. And this. There's a mirror on it. Okay. Okay, interesting. Might be pointing the laser at it, to be honest. Maybe, yeah. That one over there? That pointed over at that cabinet, didn't it? So that probably has to look right at the bug. There you go. So that's all set up for whenever the laser hits that mirror. Now, this large handle. Oh! For the central table over here. There it is. Yes! Nice one. Oh, we can move it back and forth. Okay, brilliant. So, just like I was sort of theorizing earlier, we put it here. We do anything with it? No, can't seem to lift it up or anything. It really does look like I should be able to. Okay, alright. Tell you what, I'm actually kind of stuck right now, so I'm going to go around the room, have a look at everything, hopefully come up with some sort of plan of action, and hopefully come back to you with part 9 of the Room 2 PC very soon. See you then. So, no, I'm not stuck yet. No, there's a... Whoa. Oh, hang on, you know what? Yeah, that screw's holding the that's a hatch? I didn't realise. I'll move it around. Yeah, okay, make the connection. Aha! Right, I say aha, like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Can we actually have a play around with this? Can we move this? Can we aim this? That is not what I clicked on. No. Right side? Oh, yeah!